Hi, thanks for joining me on my market report. My name is Mike, and this market report is about mortgage rates. We like to get into what's impacting mortgage rates on a daily basis, if they're going up or down or remaining unchanged. We kind of get into the different economic reports or geopolitical or headline news that might impact them. We'll kind of give you a little tips and ideas of what's kind of really going on with rates on a daily basis. We don't get into rate quotes, but if you'd like to have that, please feel free to reach out. We can certainly get that to you. That's primarily because there's just too many variables that go into rate quotes, as well as different loan programs with different rates. But a little bit about myself is I am a loan officer. I do work with a national lender, so that's why I'm able to provide those personal rate quotes for yourself. If you guys are looking to have any questions about mortgage programs are out there, what's available, the process, or anything related, please feel free to reach out. We can certainly help you with refinances as well as purchases. So if you need to get pre-approved, buy a property, again, reach out. We can certainly help you out with that as well. So without further ado, we'll start off with the economic report today. We got basically two items here that kind of go hand in hand. The first one is the housing starts for the month of May. Month of April is actually revised lower. So it initially came out at 1.569 annualized units, but it was revised down to 1.517 million. Forecast is showing an uptick to 1.63. It did improve a bit, but not quite to the forecast, so it fell below the forecast level at 1.572 million. Now, the reason why these go hand in hand is because building permits is obviously future housing starts. So we got building permits for the month of May. So in April, it was at 1.733 million annualized units. Forecast is supposed to pull back slightly at 1.73 and it pulled back much more at 1.681. Of course, what we've been hearing is builders' confidence came down, which we got that report out yesterday, and those are due to higher rising costs of lumber and different materials, trying to find workers. So a lot of that has been weighing on home builders. We also got later today the FOMC rate decision that will be coming out within the next few hours. The FOMC started their two-day meeting. The Fed started their two-day policy meeting yesterday. It will come out today. That will begin around 11:30 Pacific Standard Time or 2:30 East Coast time. What So that we'll touch on that a little bit here. But also something I like to look at is every Wednesday we get the MBA releases mortgage application activity reports. And as we can see here, just glancing at it, we refinance and purchase is what improved. So we had a jump in purchase and refinance activity last week. So without further ado, headline news, stocks are mixed today. We got NASDAQ was the only one that was in positive territory. Everybody is waiting on the FOMC decision. Today is really a big one, and that's why we're calling it Fed Day. Investors have been kind of gearing up this week after the jobs numbers came out last week, or inflation, excuse me, the CPI number came out last week. So the big one will be the Fed. They want to listen for any talk about inflation. If they still feel it's transitory, they want to listen to anything about tapering, or if they even might distinguish MBS and Treasuries, if they may even try to maybe say they may taper on the MBS because obviously the housing market's been really hot. So they're looking at that. It's a possibility he could deflect that and basically talk about how new home sales have been down. We haven't been building as many homes, and with bottleneck, those have declined even further. So you may see a little bit along those lines. You may want to look at the economy as a whole. Are we growing as fast as we need to be? This will be one of the Fed meetings where they will show the forecast for the future rate hikes. So we may see that moved up in the timeline. Some people initially came out in 2023, but now many people are projecting that that could be moved up to 2022. We don't expect it this year, but they do think that perhaps the Fed may start raising rates as soon as next year. So they'll be watching for that dot plot. They want to look at that, and of course through the statement policies, see if there's any word changes in what he says, and of course any question and answers they may be pressing Jerome Powell as he gives his Q&A later in the day. Now let's take a look and see what mortgage rates are doing. We are Bracing for it. We started the day a little bit higher. However, we did touch down here earlier in the day. We are up about 3 basis points. So at this point, we're not yet changed, but that could dramatically change after the Fed releases their policy statement. As I've mentioned, a lot of both markets have been kind of holding back as waiting for the Fed to see what they say. So they've been kind of bracing for it. So we'll kind of wait and see what the Fed says. But at the moment, mortgage rates have remained unchanged. And Treasury, same thing. Uh, we started, yeah, we started the day lower. We were down earlier. I'm sorry. We started lower and it worked our way back up. We're at just under 1.49 right now. It's still below the 100-day moving average and below, and just above the technical. We've been kind of seeing this range for most of this week here. All right. So again, the catalyst will be the Fed meeting today. We could see some choppy waters today and potentially tomorrow as investors kind of fully digest overnight, and then we may see some more activity in the morning tomorrow. So just be prepared for some volatility ahead. But at this point, mortgage rates have remained unchanged, and so that so hopefully that will help answer any questions. If you guys got any questions or anything we can do to assist you, please again feel free to reach out. If you guys like these videos, please again smash that like button. We certainly could use any assistance and help. It helps our channel outgrow and hopefully more people expand to more people. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. See you in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.